I didn't know I was gonna be doing it, but I guess I kind of did some way in the past. Like I said, I always loved football, so somehow God aligned things, and man, it got my spirit back right with the game, and put me on a path to be a good coach and a good mentor out here.
All right, welcome back to Legacy United, a Righteous Project Inc. podcast, season two. Season two, we're inviting guests on here to share their story, and I got a really special guest today. I'm excited to have him on here, but I'm going to let him introduce himself, man. So go right on ahead, sir.
My name is Justin Jones, aka Coach Just. I'm a youth football coach, soon to be high school football coach. Been coaching since 2015, and now I'm about to do my first year in high school with the South High School freshman team.
All right, for sure, man. And you guys know how we do. What we do is share. We give the platform, to people that we know, people that we love, to share their story. Everybody has a success story. Everybody has something that they can provide that motivated them to get to where they are today. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to let Coach Just do his thing. So I'm going to pass it back to you, sir, and start from the beginning, man. Let us know what's up.
Oh man, so the beginning, man. I'm see. I'll just take y'all back to my before I started coaching football, right?
Okay.
Or no, actually, yeah, we'll just go back. We'll just go back to back in the day. So, long time, always loved football growing up, man. My favorite sport. Thought when I was 5 years old, told my parents, yeah, I want to be in the NFL. Never played in
Yeah.
pads or none of that shit. So,
Okay.
but man, it's just a dream. I was inspired. I could run fast. I felt like I could do anything when I was young. So, I'm a big
That's what's
time
up.
football fan and wanted to be a football player when I grew up. As I got older, I moved a lot. So man, my parents, they split up about when I was like, 5 years old. So my
Oh,
mom moved
okay.
to California. So moved to California for a couple years, come back to Park Hill about second
Yeah.
grade, finish up
Okay.
at Smith Elementary that year,
Oh
second
yeah, I didn't know
grade.
that, man. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was at Smith,
Yeah.
so it was just right down the block from my grandma's. We is 36th and Holly over there, so
Oh, I
grandma
see.
had
Dang. Okay.
grandma grandma was taking care of the kids, her
I
daughter's
see. Yeah.
kids, so one of those
Yep.
type situations. So lived there for a minute. Then we ended up moving to Oklahoma, so I spent half a second grade at Smith, probably like
Yeah.
first 3 weeks of school at McMean, and then boom, off to Oklahoma. I'm dipping
Oh
again.
man.
So
Okay. Yeah.
I
All
was
over. Okay.
all over, bro. So I spent a couple years in Oklahoma, third, fourth grade. And I finally told my mom I wanted to live with my pops.
Yep.
So I came back to Denver, fifth grade, and told my dad, I was like, hey man, I want to play football and stuff. Like I'm trying to play in the team. And he's like, dude, you're too small, bro.
Ah.
He said I was too little. He was like, man, I think you're too
Yeah.
little for that. You're gonna get hurt. I
Dang.
was little,
Dang.
but
Okay.
I didn't think I was that little at the time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he told me, he's like, man, you're gonna have to play flag first. And I'm like, man, nobody wants to play flag. Like I didn't even know what flag football was really.
Yeah.
I just know how to
Right.
tackle without pads and do all that street shit we used to do at
Yep.
the park
Yep.
in
Right.
the
Yep. Yep.
streets.
Exactly. Right. I
So
feel you.
I had to play flag football my fifth grade and sixth grade years, and balled out at that. Had fun doing it. It was easy for me. I was fast, so it's hard to catch me. So did
Yeah.
that
That's
shit
what's
with
up.
ease, and at the end of sixth grade, I decided to move to Oklahoma with my mom. So sixth, seventh grade, I'm in Oklahoma. So before the school year starts, you get out there. It's like July, they practicing and stuff. So I'm doing all the team shit with the school. Out there you
Yep.
play for your school. So we have little league teams here, but they're just organizations.
Yep. Right.
In
Right. They are.
Oklahoma, you play middle school football. Everything you do is like connected to the
Oh,
school.
for
So you
to
play
the
for your
schools. Oh.
town.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up,
seventh
man.
grade, I'm starting to do that shit, and man, it's my first time playing football in pads. So I was a fast kid, coming out of
Okay.
sixth grade.
Yep.
I did these Colorado track meets and almost qualified for a state champion. And if I
Damn.
would have
That's what's
won
up.
that
Okay.
race, I would have got to go to
Yeah.
Philadelphia for nationals. Bro, I'm running without no track shoes or nothing. I'm running in fucking
Dang,
fives. I'm
man.
running in Deion Sanders
Yeah.
Nikes, dog.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's
1996, bro. Like I'm running
oh,
in
quick
Deion
with it
Sanders,
still,
bro.
right? Okay.
So I get to the
Damn.
last heat there, and I ended up losing that race, man. I caught a cramp probably my last 30 meters, and I finished
Oh,
fifth.
man,
I
that's
finished
wild.
fifth place, you know. So, but
Damn.
I was a fast kid, so
Yeah.
felt good that summer. Didn't know anything. Seventh grade, I'm starting to play football, and my knees are like they're killing me, bro. And I'm telling my
Yeah.
mom like there's something wrong with my knees. They had these huge ass knots on them. I didn't think it was just from football getting smacked in my knees and
Yeah.
stuff. But, she went and got me checked out, and the doctor said it was like Oscar Slaughter's disease. It's a
What?
growing disease. They say you just grow out of it. So my knees were
Oh,
like
damn.
swollen.
Okay.
I was still fast, but I told my mom I wasn't myself and stuff. So got me
Gotcha.
checked out.
Okay.
Said there was nothing they could do about it, whatever. So I'm continuing to play. Then we have to take our physicals. And when it's time to take my physical, I had a hernia that I knew about since fifth grade. I didn't know
Damn.
that would keep me from playing football though. So when I took my physical, they discovered the hernia. They told me I couldn't
Mm.
play football. I had to get a surgery. I couldn't play football.
Damn.
So my whole seventh
Crazy.
grade season, my first time being able to play football, it all got took away from me, man. So
Oh, man, that's wild.
and I
Okay.
was having fun. I was about to be like starting receiver, starting cornerback,
Yeah.
kick returner,
Yeah.
punt returner, like all this fun shit. I was looking forward to finally playing in
Yeah.
pads, and that shit got took away from me. And then
Man, that's crazy. Okay.
I never got my surgery done until after I graduated high school, till I was 19, bro. So I spent
Oh,
all of high
damn.
school not able to play sports really because I had a hernia.
Oh, okay. That's
So
wild.
that's why
Okay.
I was always just sitting out on ice. So that shit killed me
Yeah.
mentally, man. Made
I
me slip
bet.
up
I
in
bet.
grades,
Yeah.
all kind of
Damn.
stuff. So
Crazy.
I was
Crazy.
just messing around, not doing the most, but I wasn't doing the worst either. But
Yeah. 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 I feel you.
I wasn't pushing myself as good as I should have been. With the dreams of wanting to be a
Yeah.
football player and stuff, that shit was all took
Right.
away. So
Damn. That's
I was
wild,
just
man.
hanging
That's
out,
wild. Yeah. Yeah,
doing
man. Yeah.
stuff
No.
like that.
I remember those days, man. South. Everybody was doing their own thing at that time. But yeah, now that you say that, man, I look back at it. Yeah, I didn't even realize, man. You just never know what people are doing and going through, man. So that's pretty crazy.
Facts.
Pretty crazy,
So,
man. Yo.
yeah, that was most of that, man. That's what got me through high school, and didn't get to play. So, man, high school, that shit was eating me up. I'm watching kids that
Yeah,
I've
man.
seeing kids that I went to middle school with and stuff, and they're starting varsity in high school, and I'm
Right.
like, bro,
Damn.
I should be
Right.
out there. So, but instead of just being all sour about that shit and feeling like I could be better than this kid playing or that kid better, I just, man, turned into a good ass fan and was supporting my
Yeah.
bros and
Yeah.
cheering
That's
for
what's
them
up.
loud, being a good ass fan. So, that's
That's
all I
what's
could
up.
do.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Crazy, man.
Yep.
So yeah, you went through high school. You said you didn't get surgery until after that,
Yep.
man.
19.
Um, Dang, that's wild, man. So,
Yep.
I mean, tell us a little bit of after that, man. You know, I mean, what'd you go
Yeah.
through, man? Early 20s,
So early 20s, after I knew I couldn't play football in high school, me and my friends, we kind of created our little rap group about junior
yeah,
year or
yeah,
something.
yep,
We was always
yep. I
messing around
remember.
since freshman year. We had this little
Yeah,
thing, we was going
yep,
to come out with
yep.
a fake album. You remember that?
Oh, nah,
At
nah,
the
I
end
don't
of the
remember that,
school
man.
year, it was
Nah,
all of
you
us.
know what? Now that you say it, yep,
That boy
I do
Eric had
remember
this
that
sheet of
now, man.
paper, and he had made
Yeah,
this compilation paper, and he was like,
yep, okay,
LB and this person,
yep,
Kelvin's going to be
yep.
on this
Man,
song.
that's crazy.
And
That's
then he
wild,
had
man. I
this
forgot
song for
all about
KK.
that.
He
Yeah.
had this song for KK. It was called That Girl.
Oh,
So BCB was on
that's
that list too.
crazy.
I heard y'all when I seen Brett's interview. I was like, man, y'all forgot that
Yeah,
y'all both was making music.
I know, right?
But I
That's
remember
wild, man.
everybody was making music.
Yeah, yep, right. Yeah, we all
So
were, man. That's
20s, man, it was
crazy.
a lot of that, thinking
Yep,
that we was gonna blow up on the rap
yep,
scene, spending
yep.
money, studio time, doing shows,
Same. Feel you. Yep,
hanging out, partying, clubbing, all that stuff, just having a good old time. And that was my next love. After I had football, it turned to music. So that was
yeah,
it. That's all
right.
I could see. Didn't go to college or nothing like that. So it was just chasing dreams, man. Hoping we can make it on the music scene. Did
Yep.
that pretty much, man. My whole 20s. Pretty much up until I had my kid. So like I had my son when I
Okay.
was like 28. And
Oh dang, okay.
I heard you talking like shit don't be paying the bills, you know.
Yeah, man.
So you
Yep,
spending
yep,
money pushing it outwards, getting studio time. Um,
yep.
Wifey unhappy sometimes. Like you
Right,
spend all this time
exactly.
investing in this, but you know we got real
Hey,
problems on the home front. So
yeah, man. Because those studio sessions, man, they're all nighters. You know what I mean? I mean,
all nighters,
you put
man,
in
and you
work,
know
and yeah, yep.
you got your
So,
homeboys and your squad and groupies
yeah,
and girls, man, just all kind of stuff. So
yeah, exactly. Right,
just a
right.
little
Yep.
bit of too much. So you know I stopped kind of recording around after I had my son. Basically, didn't plan to stop
Okay.
recording, but it just kind of happened. Just stopped putting money in it and
Yeah.
got away from it. So
Right. Right.
that's pretty much, man. Twenties through thirties, all right there.
Yep.
Getting back to football. So I was working at the church with my boy Ali and his brother Raymond, and he was
Yeah.
coaching the Aurora Shamrocks at the time.
Oh, okay.
And he used to be telling me his little stories about his games and practices and stuff. I'd be all excited and geeked up
Yeah.
about it. He'd be like, "Man, you know, you should." It's like, "Man, you should coach, man. You should go do it, dog.
Yeah.
You have a lot of
Yeah.
fun." He would tell me that, but I didn't really think about doing it. I was like, you know, I thought about it like that would be fun, but I didn't really put my mind in thought about like I should go volunteer and go be a youth football coach. But I've
Right.
been so
Right.
far away
Okay.
out of the football game that you know, I was still passionate about it, but I didn't know where to start to even become a coach, basically,
Right. Right. Yep.
except for homies
Okay.
planting the seed and stuff like that.
Yep. Yep.
So, yeah, he kind of planted the seed and would be telling me, like, man, you'll do it, man. You'll have fun. You'll be great, blah, blah, blah. So, shout out to Raymond Webster, man. That's my
That's
dude.
what's up.
He kind of got me
That's what's up.
started. And
That's
then
good,
from
man.
there, man, I knew a couple homeboys that I grew up with and cousin that were coaching themselves. So I'm like seeing their stuff on Facebook and I'm like, dang, man, this does look fun. Like, man, I wanna be able to help out. So I
Yeah.
reached out to my cousin Eden and was like, bro, is there any way I could just like help you with some of your kids or whatever? I
Yeah.
just want to help. I was like, I don't even care what I do. I just want to be around some young kids and help coach football. And so that was
Yeah.
my game plan. I went to the park thinking that was going to be the deal, right? My son is 4 years old at the time. I'm just trying to coach some older kids. I'm not trying to coach little kids or nothing like that. I'm just trying to be a little guy and
Yep.
help them out in like any way
Yeah.
possible. So I'm over at the practices and stuff, and they're talking. Yeah, I got a 4 year old. Yeah, we got a flag team. We trying to do blah blah blah. They talking about it like, yeah, he can play all that. They like, we
Yeah.
ain't got no coach for it. We ain't got no coach.
Oh, okay.
So they wasn't finding no coach. Nobody wants to coach flag, basically.
The
So
flag.
man,
Right.
I'm
Right.
hearing about it,
Dang,
and I'm
crazy.
like,
Okay.
I just like, I'm hearing about it, and I'm like, F it, man. I'll step up and do it. So I'm like, okay. And so I was like, figure, man, I'll just start off at ground zero, man, the baby steps, and get my love for football back
Yep.
by coaching the youngest kids and work my way all the way up, you know?
Right.
So
That's what's
that was
up.
kind of the
Okay.
thing. I didn't know how far it would go, but I was volunteered to decide I was gonna help coach the 4 and 5 year old flag team. And
Right.
the president of the organization, Will Tolbert, he basically was like, yeah, man, you can coach this team, you can move up with them. Like every year, you can move up with the same group of kids if they stay, whatever. So that was the game plan. So I did that my first 2 years with the Mile High Wolverines, coaching 4 and 5
Nice.
year old flag, and then 5 and 6 year old flag. Little kids, it was crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh
bet.
man, it showed me a lot,
Yeah.
bro. Just doing it at that baby steps, because I'm relearning the game with them too. So like I know some stuff, but I don't know
Right.
everything, you know. So I'm just learning how to
Gotcha.
actually install a plan for a practice plan, you know, like telling kids like
Yep.
think about how to be in kindergarten and stuff. Like I got these type of kids. I'm
Yeah.
like, dang,
Try to
how can I
motivate.
teach
Yeah.
them?
That's crazy. Yep.
So
Yep. Like,
that was
yeah.
the first,
Man, that's
man.
wild,
Is
man.
starting with them little kids, and basically, man, from there I just kept moving up every year to the next grade level. With some kids changed, some kids stayed. I was fortunate enough to coach five kids this past season that I had coached from 5 5 year old flag and shit. So I had 5 kids with
Oh,
me
damn.
at
That's what's
12.
up.
at 12 years
Yeah.
old that I coached from like 5 years old. So that was pretty
Nice,
dope,
man.
you know.
Okay. That is dope. That is.
So yeah, just man, just constantly moving up from there. So it's just been a process,
Okay.
man. Like just a long process, bro.
Right, right. Especially starting from the youngest man and growing up. But I definitely seen a lot of stuff that you post on Facebook, a lot of stuff that you talk about. It seems that you definitely grown into that environment, man, big time. You know, a lot of people have
Mm,
respect for you, that have a lot of respect for what you do. A lot of kids, man, respect you big time as well, you know.
yes, sir.
So even starting from that young age, man, it seems like I mean you definitely made that huge impact
Mm.
as well. Something that you probably never thought that you were going to do in the first place, you know. But
Never,
yeah, that's
never
good. That's
thought that
good.
I was gonna do this. But the funny thing is, man, I had this classwork. Like we wrote this like I don't know if it was like a I forget what they called it, but this fifth grade project, my dad brought it to me like 3 years ago. He brought it to me from Arizona. Like, man, I got some of your old schoolwork, and it's this whole story in the back of
Yeah.
this book, like where I'm talking about what I was gonna do in my life. And I said I was gonna be an NFL
Right.
player. I said I was gonna be an NFL coach. It was funny, man. I wrote this when I was
Ah,
like
there
10.
you
I
go.
wrote this when
Yeah.
I was like 10 years old, and I said I was gonna do all these things. I was like,
Nice.
I'm gonna be a coach one day. I'm gonna coach Barry Sanders. It's
Nice.
just some weird stuff. Like it's not
Ah,
even
there.
humanly
Yeah, man.
possible for
Hey,
me to be old enough to coach
you got a
Barry Sanders.
dream, man.
I
Right.
was
Right.
dreaming
Yeah.
back then,
Right.
and
By
so
that time, man. But hey, make sure where you're at.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. So I didn't know I was gonna be doing it, but I guess I kind of did some way in the past. Like I said, I always loved football, so somehow God aligned things, and man, it got my spirit back right with the game, and put me on a path to be a good coach and a good mentor out here.
Big time. Big time, man. I think you hit on something important as well. Is you didn't even know you were doing at that time, writing down your goals when you were younger, right? And really what that does, because we've done that as well, my wife and I, but it kind of sets something unconsciously in the back of you, man. Even if you don't feel it, you're doing it at that time, you
Mm,
still set something in motion. You know, it doesn't
yep.
matter how long it takes, man. But if you put something down on paper and you establish that, I mean, eventually it comes around, comes back around, man. And it seems like that's what it did with you too.
Yep. Words are like you, man. Your words are power, bro. Your words are power. So that
Hey,
word,
man, that's
it was wrote down. I guess somewhere in my head, it was like something
yep,
I need
yep,
to accomplish. So
right, right, exactly.
going back on the story, so I think when I did my first year of tackle, so that was my third year coaching football. We were 7 year olds, so I moved up to tackle. So you have to do this thing, like you have to take all these tests and all these coaching certifications and
Uh,
things you have to do. And
okay,
it
yep.
asks you, like, I remember doing this thing, and it asks you, like, where do you see yourself when you're done coaching, or like what's your ceiling, basically, like kind of like what's your goals of
Yep.
coaching. And so, like, what I had wrote
Okay.
down on that was, I wrote down, I would like to win a championship. And I was like,
There
hopefully
you go.
coach high school I was like, hopefully be able to coach at the high school level at some point. I didn't say be a head coach. I didn't say be
Gotcha.
a offensive
Yep.
coordinator, defensive coach. I just said maybe be able to coach high school at some point. So, like you say, putting that
That's
shit
what's up.
down, man, means a lot. It kind of
Exactly.
came back full circle, and I didn't even plan on
Yep.
coaching high school. I didn't really think about doing that. I wrote it down and thought it was a
Yeah.
possibility, but the way my teams were getting their butts kicked, and man,
Yeah.
we took some tough losses, bro. I questioned myself. I questioned, should I even be coaching? I thought about giving up. I thought about
Mm.
quitting. I thought about not being the right person to do the job. I beat
Yeah.
myself up
Yeah.
over this shit. So like a lot of hard nights,
Right.
man. I ain't gonna lie. I shed tears, cried, beat myself up,
Yeah,
been
man.
mad. But
Yep.
man, just been through
Yep.
so much doing that shit. So I wrote that down too on paper that maybe I would hope to coach high school someday. So that was a goal. And
Yep. Yep.
now I'm finally at that point.
Good. Good. Yeah, man. And that's it. It's crazy because I think a lot of us, we get to a point to where we question what we're doing, and sometimes it gets to the point where it's like, hey, at this point, man, I ain't come this far just to get this far. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see where it goes, man. Because a lot of people stop at that point. They figure, yeah, let me just give it up. Let me go back to my regular dues, and just do what I was doing before. But other people keep going, So that's what's up,
True.
man. That's good.
Yeah, man, because when everybody doubted you, and like I said, we losing, so people talking shit about me left and right, man. Like I remember,
Yeah,
this is good. This is a good story for you right here. I remember leaving the field
yeah,
one time. I think my guys were maybe fourth grade. Yeah, we was a fourth grade team, and my quarterbacks. I had three quarterbacks. I rotate guys, so like I'll be using my speed, I'll be using my thrower, I'll be using my power guy at quarterback, like any type of way I
yeah,
could
yeah,
try to be creative. So I had two kids. They're kind of heavier set, but I remember losing the game, and I was walking off. I was walking around like about to watch some of the other game, and I heard these two dudes talking. Man, right when I walked by them, they like, man, these coaches doing dumb stuff, putting kids at quarterback that need to be on the offensive line. So I
mm,
heard that, and I knew it was a shot at me because I had two kids that could
yeah,
easily be on the offensive line, and they were playing at quarterback.
yeah.
I didn't know these dudes for
Okay.
nothing, but I was like, I just came off a loss, man. I don't even want to entertain that shit, but
Yeah, right, right.
so I didn't say nothing. I wanted to say something, but I was just like, whatever, man. This ain't even the right time to be
And
doing no back and forth shit. Or I don't even know if they actually talking about me, but I assume they are talking about me, and they made it clear they wanted to
yeah,
say it so I
yeah.
could hear it. So I felt shots fired, and
That's crazy.
that same kid that they was talking shit about is probably one of the best high school incoming freshman quarterbacks coming right now, and
Yeah, that's what's
dude, he's
up.
fire. He's gas. And those people are the people that said, no,
Yeah,
he needs to be playing on the line and all this shit. And man, me and my boy Coach Matt, we gave him a chance to play quarterback, and Coach Angel
yeah.
let him rock at quarterback. And
Nice.
man, from there he started off as the third string quarterback on the team. But before that, the
Mm-hmm.
year before,
Okay.
he was on the offensive line.
Yeah.
But the year after, I
Ah,
had him as my third string quarterback, and he just slowly started coming up. By the time he was in fifth grade, he was pretty much our starting quarterback.
yeah.
And from there, man,
Nice.
this boy is ceiling is high, man. He's up there. Like I said, he's probably one of the
That's
best
what's
eighth
up.
grade quarterbacks in the state. So going to South High School also.
Nah, that's what's up. Nice, man. That's cool. That's good to hear. Exactly. There you go. Representing, man. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I think, man, that hit a big point. Big point. You don't let others, especially people that are not in the position, to make those type of decisions, man, kind of limit other people.
Mhm.
Because if you would have listened to them, like, oh, maybe they're right. Let me just put him back on the line. He wouldn't be doing what he's doing today, man. And that's crazy. That's crazy, man. But
Real.
that's good to hear, though. Straight up.
Think
Yep.
about that shit all the time, just about all the negative things I heard or the shit I've heard on the
Right.
sidelines and just the doubters, naysayers, and stuff like that. And man, I just always told myself, I'm just doing it my way, And I'm a man of faith,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
there's a lot of negativity out there, but as long as I feel good in my heart with everything that I'm doing, it's gonna be all
There you
right.
go.
And I coach my kids to be the same way on the football field. Like they're not followers.
Right.
They didn't want to leave and go join the best teams. We knew that we were probably gonna lose some games every year, but they could have went
Right.
to other teams that were better than us. But no, they want to stay with me, get it out the mud,
That's what's
do it
up.
the right way. Because I used to be like, hey man, I
Yep.
don't want no Kevin Durant on my team.
There you
No
go.
shots,
Yep.
no
No,
shots to
straight up.
KD, but I was like, I don't want kids that just want to go join the best team and get it that way. I want you guys to be able to fight for it and like deal with defeat, deal with losses, and learn how to win. You
Right.
got to lose to know how to win. You
Yep.
got to lose to understand how to win, I guess.
Exactly.
So
Facts, man. Exactly. 100%.
just a lot of shit like
That's
that,
good,
man.
man. Yeah. No, that's good, man. Everything that you had to go through, the growth, of starting from the bottom, and just kind of developing yourself into, your own persona as a coach. You know what I mean? And even like I said on Facebook, man, I see people reply to you as coach. And that status to me, man, is love. That's love, man. Especially when you're saying that people would rather stay on the team than jump ship. That's definitely showing that they see that you have passion in the game, man. So yeah, hell yeah, much love, man. Much love, bro.
It's
Much
a
love.
beautiful thing.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. No, keep it up, man. I see you doing a lot of things, and you coaching at South, which is big time. So I'm definitely proud to see everything that you're doing, man. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Man, it's only up from here. So, and, I told myself after I knew I was losing all these seasons, I'm like, maybe I'm not supposed to win in Little League. Maybe I'm supposed to win in high school.
Yeah. There you
And
go.
that's
Right.
what we looking to do at
Hey.
South right now, man. We coming in with that same energy that Herman White came in the South with when Wendell and all them
Yep.
dudes, Allen was there, and
Right. Right.
your boys,
Yep.
Chad. We had so many
Yep.
good players
Yep.
at that time.
Yeah,
And
man.
so, man, I'm just trying to
Right.
bring that
Right.
same energy. I remember how it was in the building because our freshman year, South High football was whack as hell,
Yep.
right? But then Herman
Yeah,
White
man.
came
Yep.
over,
Yep.
and bro, I mean, he
Right.
brought in so many dudes, bro. He
Yeah,
brought in
man.
he brought in some young ballers. Our girls got better.
Yep. Right.
Everything
Yep.
enhanced, bro.
Exactly.
Everything enhanced. So
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
trying to come in with that same energy, man. I know what it was like, and a DPS school can win a championship. It's hard to believe because
Yeah.
everybody wants to
Yeah.
go to the top teams and all that good stuff. Everybody wants
Mm-hmm.
to go to the Cherry
Right.
Creeks and the Valors, and you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's cool. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that, but kids can also make it out of DPS. We seen Calais go to the NFL out of
Yep.
South High School.
Yep.
We seen
Straight up.
Philip Lindsay go to the NFL out of South High School.
Yep.
And
Exactly. That's
If
right.
Wendell would have stayed, he would have made it out of South High School too. So shout
Yeah.
out to all
Exactly. Right.
these
Right.
man.
Yep.
So
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yep. No, you're right, man. No, I'm looking forward to it, man. Just keep me updated and posted on everything you're doing for the squad and for the school, man, and for the community. Because it is important. I'm a big community advocate of helping kids and everything as well, man. And it's important to have people like you in our city, man, trying to bring out the best and the best of these kids, man. So it's truly admirable, bro. Big
man,
time,
we
big time.
trying, bro. Man, me and you, I remember us having deep conversations when we was both bad in high school. You was
Yeah,
worse than
man.
me.
Right.
I was kind of the good one to
Uh,
compared to you.
yeah.
But I remember us talking. I remember us having some
Hey,
deep talks, man, and just some
yep.
real honest life talks, man. Ninth grade, 10th grade, just over
Yeah.
the years in high school, man.
Yep.
When homies was beefing with other homies, and I'm in the middle of it, like
I
I'm
know,
cool with
man.
both of y'all.
Yeah, I know you were.
I'm
Yeah, you
cool with
were, man.
everybody. So I was like preaching all that stay together, connected shit all the time.
Right.
So I've
Right.
always
Yep.
been that way, man. Like, I
Yep.
believe in peace and man,
Yep. You
just
have,
wanting the best
man.
for everybody.
Right. Right. And that's, I mean, man, we did get to a point to where I can't even recall how everything started, man, but we just started, you know, uh, beefing with each other at the school, man. But now,
So,
all that's past, man. Everybody, that I went to high school with, if I ever see him again, it's all love, no matter what,
yeah,
at this point. So, but nah, that's crazy stuff, man. From where
yeah,
we were, to where we are now, man. So,
it's nice to see people
yep,
healthy and breathing still.
yep, yep,
And it
exactly,
makes you forget
exactly,
about any grudge or whatever issue you
yep.
had back in the day. Like, whatever, man. We too old for this
Yeah,
stuff. So,
man. I know it. Right, exactly, man. So,
but man, I want to shout you out
yeah.
though, bro. I want to shout you out about everything you're doing with the Righteous Project, man. Dude, you grown so much,
Oh, for
man.
sure, man.
You doing a great thing. Been fortunate enough to take care of my football team, my Colorado Cowboys team, a couple years ago.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
invited us to
Yep,
the Black Panther 2 movie premiere or
yep,
whatever.
yep.
So that was a cool
Yeah,
thing.
man.
We linked up
Yeah.
on that. I've been wanting to link up with you on one of them turkey drives and Thanksgiving, but that little league football
Yep.
season always be killing stuff around that
It
time. So
is. No, no,
but
I
man,
understand.
we gonna link up. We gonna do some things, man. I love what you're doing, and I love to support you, bro.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, and back to you as well, man. I mean, everything you got going on, and then, we're gonna have to give give you a shout out on you guys' podcast, as well. The Box State Gang
Yeah, that's
podcast
state
got you,
game.
Mosley, John back up on it too, man.
Yep.
So that's what's up, man. So I just want to make sure that we plug John in the mix too,
Yep. About
as
to say
well. And I
Jamie.
know you got exactly, yep. So now keep it, keep up the good work, man. I'll hop on your show eventually. I'm not as well and fine tuned into sports as much as you
Boy,
guys are,
stop
so I'll be
lying.
sitting there just, hey, I throw some money in there here and there, but
Stop lying.
you,
You know you gonna
hey,
tell.
I'll stay
We're gonna
humble
have you
on it.
on when we talk about the Broncos, I guess.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right. I'll do something like that,
I know you
man.
got a lot to say
Um,
about them.
oh yeah. Every season, man. Every season. You know what
You
I
know
mean?
it.
But yeah, yep. You guys are doing a good job with that too, man. So keep
Thank
doing
you,
what you're
bro.
doing as
Appreciate
well.
that.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man. With this, usually at this point, I ask our guests, if you can go back to any time, it doesn't matter. It could be a kid, teenager, an adult, any time in your life to where you can tell yourself something that would be, kind of something that bring you out of or motivate you. You know what I mean? What would that be?
Man, it's kind of tough because I was thinking like when you first asked that, I was kind of thinking like feels like something I could have changed or got myself out of. Like it'd have
Mm-hmm.
been the mindset of me feeling like I was like I didn't get my surgery because I felt like it was a burden on my parents, bro. So
Okay.
like once I was
Dang,
living with
man,
my
that's
dad,
deep.
I was like my dad
Yeah.
he didn't have no insurance, bro. So like
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
just like I didn't even want to hit my folks with that shit, man. Just knowing how
Yeah.
they were, I just like, and I regret that. I wish I'd have been fucking hard ass and then been like, no, I need this surgery. Like y'all got to take care
Mm.
of me. But the
Yeah.
first time I was originally supposed to have it in seventh grade, and the day of my surgery, I went to the doctor's office, and my mom come back out saying that the doctor had got arrested for malpractice, bro.
Oh man.
And that dude was supposed to give me my surgery.
Oh wow. That's
So
wild.
I kind of
Okay.
was just like, oh, nice, man. I was just like,
Yeah. Right.
I
Dang,
just
that's
fell off.
wild,
So
man.
that was something I wish I could have did, man, and that would have motivated me a little bit different to like push myself to be a better student in high school,
Yeah.
probably go to college and do some different things, you know?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. That's wild, man. That all that happened, man. It almost seems like everything happened for a reason.
Kind
Kind of
of, man.
this domino effect type of situation. And
Mm-hmm.
you never know. You never know the circumstances, but that's pretty deep, man. I appreciate you sharing that. That's crazy,
But
bro.
like
Crazy.
you're saying, so it all happens for a reason because I feel like maybe if it would have happened that way, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
like
Right. Right.
I'm able to relate to these kids because I can tell them how I messed up. Like when I messed
Mm-hmm.
up and I couldn't play football, my grades went
Right.
down. I started doing a little bit of dumb stuff, you know. So I know what
Yeah.
it's like, man. I've been
Yeah.
around it. I'm gonna push these kids. I'm gonna motivate them. So like maybe I went through
That's
that
what's
for a
up.
reason, so I could be here to help these kids learn from my mistakes. Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Straight up, man. I agree. Somebody has to be there. Um, Straight up. No, thanks for that. Thanks for that.
So,
So yeah, man. At this point, man, is there any final words that you want to share with our audience, or anything that you wanted to add?
man, final words for the audience. I just say, man, like us as adults, us as people, us as a society, man, like our youth is everything, bro. You know, we can help adults recover from their mistakes that we have on in life, but man, we gotta put this love into the kids 100% because man, they're our future, bro, and they're gonna be the ones that help guide the rest of the world when we ain't here no more. So, man, I just want to put
Right.
my all into
Right.
these kids and support these babies as much as I can, however I can.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's what's up. That's good. Good words for sure. And I agree. I agree with you 100%, man. So, let's do it. Let's get this thing done as
Yeah.
well. So yeah, For the audience as well, if you guys enjoyed that, if you guys can resonate with everything he was talking about, definitely let us know. Go to the website, YouTube. You go to righteousproject.org, check out the podcast, check out this episode as well. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, send some feedback. We're all about it, man. That's what we here, and that's what we're here to do. So, appreciate everybody for joining us. Coach Just, thank you, man. I really appreciate you being on the episode. It really means a lot, bro. It really means a lot. So thank you, for sure. And yes, sir. Thank you. You guys have a good one. This is your boy Billy Wayne and Coach Just signing out for the day. Appreciate it.
Right.